Hello everyone. Angie here. I am coming on to do a collage make with you guys. It is the crossword puzzle collages that I'm participating in here on YouTube. And I am on number 6, I think it is, number 7. I am working in just a regular crossword puzzle. I'm just doing one-page spreads for the most part. I have done a 2-page spread, and I'm not going to say I won't do another one. It just depends on the elements that I have and so forth, but normally I'm just working on a 1-page spread. Okay, so we're on this left side today. We're going to go ahead and get started. And I am in frame, try and leave it there. And let's get going. How is everybody? Everybody good? I'm doing all right. Let me show you the elements that we're going to be working with today. I have prepped everything to save some time, so this shouldn't take too long. We're going to be working with stamps and die cuts today. Okay, so for the stamps, I have a couple of my Julie Knitting stamps, and it is Toby. So I'm working with Toby here. Isn't he, got a little thing to hold it closed there, but isn't he cute? And then I am working with, this one doesn't say a name, does it? Nope. And I'm working with this little girl here. Not that they would go good together. Figured they could be like brother and sister or something, you know? All right. And then another stamp I'm working with is this one here. And I got that one because I like the birds. And I fussy cut the birds out. Okay? So those are the stamps that I'm working with. And then for die cuts, I've got these here. I've got this floral die cut with some little flowers, grass, this adorable little dog, isn't that cute? So I got him, and then I got this. I haven't used it yet, so we're going to give it a try today. I die cut out, it's supposed to be a weeping willow tree, and there's a lot of pieces to it, but yeah, I think I got it on Temu, I'm pretty sure, last year or so, and I haven't used it yet, so I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. So we'll work with that. A lot of parts to that piece, but I got everything cut, guys, so don't think it's going to take forever. Okay, and those are my die cuts. Oh, and a fence. I didn't grab the fence die cut, but I grabbed 2 fence die cuts because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. I like this one because it has a little gate to it. Okay, see that? There's a little gate. And then I found another one in looking through my die cuts, and it doesn't have a gate, but it's a little bit bigger and longer. So I got that there. Okay, so we'll see what we're going to use there. And I have everything cut. All right, so let's get started. Shouldn't take long at all. Can you guys guess what I'm going to do with all the pieces? I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. We'll kind of get my thought process going as I'm building the scene, but it's going to be just like an outdoor kind of a scene. And for my little girl and guy, I have dressed them up, got them all dressed and looking cute. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm thinking I should start with this tree first, because my thought is a weeping willow, they hang and they drag down, and they're just such a big, full, beautiful tree. But from what I can remember, you can see a lot of the branches because they kind of just, you know what I mean? And I don't know how this works. I was messing with the pieces a little bit before I turned the camera on, because if I do like that, is that how it should be? And then I got this piece, and I assume that that's supposed to like go in the middle. But then I got these pieces. Look at this piece here, and if I just, that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Is it supposed to go like that? Is that how it's supposed to look? I don't know. I'm kind of baffled a little. But I assume that that's supposed to be the middle piece. And then I got these extra 2 little pieces, like 2 random bits. I don't know. Is that, it looks funny to me. Is that how it's supposed to go? I don't know. Because see, then you can't see the branches. So then I thought, let's put that on the back. So you can kind of see some of the hanging branches down. And then put this. And you can kind of see it a little bit. And then that looks a little better. But I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know why they gave me these 2 little random pieces. I guess you can die cut as many as you like and make the tree look as full as you like, I guess. That's my thought. But maybe we could put them down hanging lower here. Something like that. But anyway, now that I've got it on the paper page, let's take that off for a minute. And I've got this, pre-cut this out. And this was a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock paper. And I've just got that to go right there. And I didn't cut it exact, but good enough. Okay, so let's put that down and get this baby going. I am really, really, really enjoying this series. I'm using up so many pieces. I'm pulling out things that I haven't used, like these die cuts and my Julie knitting dolls. Oh my gosh, I love my Julie knitting dolls. And I don't use them nearly as much as I'd like. So today's collage is really pleasurable for me. Because I'm just, the 2 favorite things that I really, really like to use. And I used them mostly when I was doing card making. But I don't see why I can't incorporate them more in my journals and stuff. I mean, I just gotta do it. But I love die cuts and I love my Julie knitting dolls. So this one's fun. Just die cutting and getting everything prepped was a lot of fun. And I used up a lot of my scraps, dressing them and cutting out bits and pieces, so that was enjoyable as well. Okay, I'm a little off right there, but we'll see, maybe we can cover that up as we go. Okay. All right. I'm thinking we should start with this tree first. Let me figure it out how I'm gonna do it, because it's kind of big. So I'm thinking it's either have to go here, you know, like up in this big portion here, because I think it'll be a little too big and bushy to put down on the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try. I don't know. Okay, what if we put this first? Am I in frame? Yes. Okay. What if we put this, because I want to see some of the branches. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole. Maybe something like that. And then put this on top. To hide those little stem pieces. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to go. See, that doesn't even really look like a weeping willow. Like that. Without the branches drooping down. I could use these. Guess I could have cut some more of these little individual branches out. That's not bad, but that sticks out right there. So why don't we clip that off? That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see if I can do that here. Maybe we can use this little piece somewhere else to fill. So I want some of those branches to show. Even if it's just a little bit peeking out here and there, I think that adds to the beauty of the tree. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna go with that. Okay, I'm not gonna glue it down yet. Let's leave that right there for the moment. The next big thing are our boy and girl. That almost goes all the way across. I've got my grass. Cut out a few of those. We put some grass in the front. It's a little long. I could trim that off. That tree looks kind of funny just hanging out by itself there though, doesn't it? That looks better. Put a little grass underneath it. Okay. So then we need to oh, that looks okay. That looks good. Okay. Okay, I like that. Then I've got my flowers. Let's see. And this here, I just used some watercolor 12 by 12 paper. And I like the way just a hint of color there. What if we put some flowers with her? Along the fence line there. And then put some grass over. Let's see. That's not bad. Not bad at all. How about that? I think I like that. Let's start there. Okay, let's put this tree down first. That's really kind of bothering me. All right, let's work with that, guys. So yeah, this is a series here on YouTube created by Ruth and Nellie Designs. I think it's a pretty popular channel, I believe. I just recently found her and saw this series that she began. I guess she's been doing it a while. I haven't watched all her videos, but yeah. And I thought it would be a lot of fun, so I joined in. No hashtag or anything. Just do collages on your crossword puzzle. And only rule is you give it a theme and a title. And that's really all there is to it. The rest is whatever you want to do. A lot of fun. Okay, I think I had it like that, right? Okay. I had this crossword puzzle. I was trying to decide if something to do with it because I had it for a while and I wasn't doing the crosswords. So I was like, you know what? And this was perfect. Yes. I believe that's how I had it anyway. So then this will cover up all these little ends. And I got to raise it up a little higher, but that's okay. And then I can bring this down. Or should I have that up like that? Should I have it down like that? And then we can tuck these pieces in. Let's do that. I'm going to put it right there in the middle. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but it looks good. It looks good. So we'll tuck these in. Yeah. And it comes with an actual stamp set as well. I guess you can do the die cuts or the stamp and then the die cut, but I just used my scrap bits and pieces and just die cut these out. Okay, let's put that one there. Try and use as much of this stuff as I can. I took the time to die cut all these out, so we're gonna try and use up everything. One up under there. Okay, where'd the other one go? Oi! Oh, here it is. I lose stuff so easily, I'll tell you what. All right, where should we put this one? Right in here? That doesn't look too bad. What do you think, guys? Not too bad at all. Okay, next. I liked this layering here. So let's do that next. Try and think of a title as I'm doing this. I want to just kind of line it up on the edge of the fence line here. Yeah, that looks real pretty. Okay. You just got to leave enough of the puzzle area open so you can put your title in there, because you got to title your collage. Now I'm not going to use this whole piece of grass. I just want a little bit to kind of cover up that little white portion there. I'll trim the rest off. Because if I go all the way, it's going to cover up my flowers. So I'm just going to kind of scooch it down a little bit. Just like that. That looks good. Okay, so I like that. What else did I have? Maybe that. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I'm going to move some of this glue right here. I'm just going to glue down the bottom. I just had a thought. Hopefully that'll hold. I got the little doggies. I cut them out in 2 different colors. I had 2 colors of brown. What if we tuck him behind the fence? Oh, that's cute. I'm not going to glue him down just in case I change my mind. If I use the darker one, he kind of looks good too, huh? Should we put them both? I don't know. Let's see. We'll leave them there. I'll think about it. All right, let's put this grass down. I guess I gotta move them for a moment. I don't want to stick them yet. I need a piece of blank paper. Okay. And we'll go across with the other piece here. I'm just going to overlap it since it's a little bit long. Looks like that grass needs to be cut, doesn't it? Okay. I'm liking that. Guess I could have raised that tree up a little bit. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Now bring my dogs back in. Do I want to use one or both? I don't know. Or neither. Let's see. Little happy. Oh, he lost his little nose. Should I use this all the way across here? Why not? Okay, I'm gonna have to clip this one. Just overlap it. Okay, let me trim this bottom portion off here real quick. Fluffing everywhere. Not too bad. Okay, now we need our people. her behind. Raise that up a little bit. I can't tuck him behind the fence. I have to bring him to the forefront. Maybe she's back here with the dog. And this other one is down here with him. Cute. I have this other thing of flowers. I should have put that down. I wonder if I can pull this up. Carefully. I got it. We're going to put this other row of flowers just all the way across this bottom. And I'm not going to use the whole thing because it won't go all the way across. But we'll get... good portion. Okay. And now this piece that I overlaid, I don't like that. Let's see if I can move it. Because that's too much and it takes away from the flowers. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so let's put this grass piece back down. Just like that. Okay, it's coming along. Not too bad. Let's trim this off. Okay, I like that. That looks really cute. Okay, we'll put him right here in the grass. I think that's a good spot for him. And I just got to decide what I want to do with my dogs and the girl. Almost used everything up. I'm going to try and tuck him in the grass a little bit. Okay. I think I want her down here with him. She also comes with her little toy, her little pull toy thing, and I cut that out as well. And I can kind of put that like right there, like she's kind of playing with that. I think I'll do that. This was a difficult piece to cut out, so I want to definitely use that. All right, and I'm going to tuck that back behind her hand, like she's holding it. So maybe we can kind of go right there. Something like that. That works. Okay. It's coming together, guys. I'm liking it. Let's see. Now the dogs. I think I'm just going to use the one because he's missing his little nose. I think I'm just going to use this one. Yeah, we'll tuck him behind the fence. He wants to join in the front. He sees they came out in the front portion of the yard and he's saying, hey, don't forget about me. Yeah, I like that. He's peeking over the fence there. Okay, let's see. And then I cut out these little birds off of that wooden stamp that I had, and I thought it would be cute to maybe nestle them in the tree. Maybe we can put, and see the little nest, isn't that cute? Or we could just put them on the fence. No, we'll put them in the tree. Yeah, we'll nestle them right in the tree. Wow, I've used up everything except for the second dog. We used up all of them. Fantastic. I like that. Okay, all right, I'm liking that. That's kind of bare right there though, huh? What do you guys think? Should I put something there? Let's see. I don't have anything left. Let me see. Maybe a butterfly or something? Oh, hold on. I've got something. Hold on. Here it is. I've got this stamp here of some more birds. Grab my stamp pad here. Let's just stamp a flock of birds. Let me get my, it's kind of bulky under there. Hold on. Put that underneath, give it a little stability. Should I just go straight? Okay, it's not bad. All right, well that fills up that little portion there. I like that. Now we need a title. I've got my marker here. What do you guys think? I'm thinking, a little piece of paper there. Family fun. Brother, sister, pets. How about family fun? I'm going to turn this sideways, guys, so I can write that in. Family fun time. Or just family fun. And right here, I've been lately kind of emphasizing around the crossword puzzle with the black marker, so I think I'll do that again. Kind of just emphasize that a little bit darker so it stands out. See, and I don't use the ruler and I don't get it straight. Ding dong. Oh, goodness. Okay. There's a little white space right there. I'm going to color that in. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. I like it. That was a lot of fun, guys. I really like the little accents of putting the birds in there, adding her little toy, just little things just really help it out. All right, guys. Well, that's my collage for today. Hope you guys like it. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I hope you stayed through to the end to see the finished product and the title. As always, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye, guys.